What's up, boys and girls? As you might be noticing, I have forgotten to turn on my microphone. So what I'm doing is I'm actually recording this again. Afterwards, the games were too good to leave behind, so we're going to get stuck into a couple of Blitz games. Up until this point, I've just been bragging about my elo. We're obviously going to be playing an Elephant Gambit because it's just too good. We're hoping to see that. We're hoping that he takes. And he does. There are a couple of different moves. We don't want to see the queen get brought out to e2. This is all theory. This is all stuff that I've studied so far. What we kind of want is to keep on that diagonal. So if the bishop ever moves out, we can come in. We can see that he might bring his knight out, trying to threaten that skewer on our king. We take his knight away, we pin it, and that's actually a blunder that we like to see. So I already know we're doing just fine in this position. This is a move I've never seen before, though. Moving the bishop twice like that's not common. A lot of the time people blunder by moving their light squared bishop and dropping their g-pawn. Here I was debating bringing my knight out or bringing the rook out, and I ended up going with the rook. He brings his queen out, and I took some time to think here because I know that there is some line here we have some massive queen trade, but I noticed that this capture here on c3 just looks absolutely winning. I took another second just to see if there was anything better, but I ended up thinking, why look for better when you have a winning tactic already? He can't bring his dark squared bishop back because it's pinned to his king. Not that that would help you anyway, but this should be enough. And it is. My opponent immediately resigns and asks for a rematch. So we have the white pieces this time. Sicilian. I'm going to go for the open Sicilian. I'm going to go for the Portsmouth Gambit, actually. This is exactly what we want to see. Again, a line that I know some of the theory of. We're hoping to see this. This is all theory, all prep. I'm hoping that he goes to the side there, but this is actually a blunder. I'm trying to remember how to punish it. I think that it's just d5 immediately, so I play it anyway. Let's see what happens. I know that there's some good moves. It's a bishop move in this position. One of the bishops is supposed to be quite powerful. I end up going with that one and then just castling, hoping that he brings my knight in and maybe we can target that c7 square. He immediately says, get out of here, no problem, bro. I'm going to bring my queen out to a4 with a pin against the rook. So if he takes my knight, and he immediately removes that pin because now his queen is defending. Alright, time for a plan B. I think I need to go and take a look at the theory here again. But maybe this is just crushing, who knows. Okay, I see him trying to bring his dark squared bishop out, but I want to create more pressure now. I'm castled, he's not. Let's get that pressure going. I'm pushing, and he pushes back, no problem. I spot a nice little tactic here. Obviously, he wants to bring his bishop out, pinning my knight to my rook. I'm trying to see if I can maybe take here and bring my rook into the game. But I don't see anything, so I end up going with the bishop to b2 here. Okay, so here's what's interesting. I'm hitting his queen and his bishop. He can decide to take my bishop and then my rook, but then he is dropping his queen. Definitely a lot of thought to go in here. I wasn't sure which one he'd go for. I actually had no idea what was better, and I decided to not calculate either of them, just because I'm lazy. But I'd leave that one to him. Either way, I think this looks completely fine. Here, if he does play b4, I can actually still just take the bishop on g7 because both of our queens are hanging and his rook is still hanging afterwards, so I'm totally fine with this. Looking at knight out, but that has exactly the same results. Yep, perfect. A free bishop and inevitably a rook as well coming our way. He comes out. Yeah, I'm just going to take the free rook. Thanks very much. Perfect, no problem. I think I'm going to nab one more free pawn and just put that pressure on his rook so he can't actually bring his queen out. If he does ever bring his queen out, I'm just going to snap that rook up. Here, I didn't really like the idea of his king getting in. I thought about looking for checkmates, but I just figured, let's just keep things nice and simple, get my bishop out of there. It's still exerting all of that dark squared pressure, and then just start looking for trades. And again, my opponent just resigned, and that was too much. So thank you so much for watching, everyone. I hope you've noticed I have got myself a new camera. See you in the next one.